All right. My name is Jeff Reynolds. I'm the media liaison for the Convention of States project here in Florida. And I am with Buddy Wolfe, who is a veteran. He's a disabled veteran who has decided to dedicate his time to sort of evangelizing and spreading the word for Convention of States and reining in our federal government. Buddy, first of all, thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate your time today.
My pleasure.
All right. So what got you so fired up that you wanted to do this information tour that you're doing?
Well, actually, I've just been declared cancer-free over the last year.
And congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a very long battle from 2010 till now. So, so now I'm free, and my son and I decided that we want to see the country, and we kind of put this together with our journey. I originally tried to become a district captain back in 2018, but health issues got in the way, and I had to forego everything until now. So once I decided that we were going to do some traveling, I put Convention of States at the top of my list.
Outstanding. Well, I appreciate that, and congratulations on being cancer-free. And obviously, health is primary concern. So, but we appreciate any effort you can provide to help spread the word. We're obviously growing the largest grassroots army in the history of America in order to rein in the federal government. It's going to take an effort that big. So everybody that we can deploy into this fight is important, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So what is it about Convention of States that you find so compelling, and the idea of an Article 5 convention to propose amendments to the Constitution?
Well, I'm tired of Congress trying to rule our lives, basically. And I've studied the Constitution, and I know what Article 5 entails. And getting the states together, you have to have at least I think it's what, 32.
34, yeah.
34, okay.
Yeah.
And I know that we're like at 19 or 21 or some place through there.
We're at 19 now. We're very close to a couple more, so we're really starting to build some momentum. Yeah.
And I think that I know that most of the Convention of States people are trying to hit the legislatures and their offices and that sort. My approach is to hit the people at the grassroots level.
All right, am I still here? Did I freeze up? Are you there? Oh. And it appears that we've lost Buddy. It's usually me who has the internet problems because I live in the swamps of North Florida, and I live way beyond the end of the internet. So my signal is always a question. But it looks like we lost Buddy for the moment, and we'll effort getting him back as soon as possible here. But so Buddy is basically going on tour and taking his camper around the United States, and he's taking Convention of States literature with him to distribute on his travels around the country and to spread the word, sort of a Johnny Appleseed of the Convention of States. So I wanted to get him on camera today and promote him as much as I can so people can go out and meet him. He's a disabled veteran. Wanted to get a real good insight into his service to our country and how his service has continued after his retirement. So we will continue with Buddy here in just a moment. All right, we are back with Buddy Wolfe after a momentary loss of signal, and so I appreciate you being here. I've been saying that I was really anxious to talk to you today, just because I wanted to kind of honor your service. First of all, honor your service to our country, and then acknowledge the fact that even after retirement, you're still, through all of your health challenges, you're still fighting to uphold your oath to the Constitution. I think that's pretty incredible.
Oh, yes. I thoroughly believe that my oath never expires. I'm here to support the country and the Constitution, which I gladly gave 8 years of my life for. So unfortunately, I didn't go to any combat zones. I was in the Cold War era, but I was at the tail end of Vietnam, and I saw the consequences of that, of the people coming home. So
right.
that kind of instilled me even more, because veterans weren't really getting their fair share.
That's right.
Or even being treated properly.
Yeah, no, they were spat upon literally when they came home from Vietnam. My dad was in. I never served myself, but my dad was a Navy guy in submarine service. So he was constantly away on tour, in the nuclear subs up in the North Atlantic, playing cat and mouse with the Russian subs. So I'm raised in a military family, and I have nothing but respect for folks that keep our freedoms for us, keep us safe from foreign incursions. So much respect to you, and I appreciate what you're doing now. And I'm glad that you're back to full health and you're able to move around again. So what's the plan for your trip?
Well, like I said, my plan is to, this was our beginning, kind of work out the kinks of camping. And we have a 31-foot toy hauler that we're actually operating out of.
Right on.
And I have a Jeep Wrangler modified that we attend. It's kind of like my lead into some of these events that I want to get into,
Okay.
into the campgrounds and that sort. My next big adventure is going to be a week at Daytona. We're going to be camping on the infield of Daytona Raceway.
Very nice.
Yes, and then there's all kinds of Jeep events around Daytona, on the beach and in the different facilities. So throughout all that, Jeep is kind of like my lead in, along with my veteran status with other vets. So that's how I'm getting the word out.
Very cool. I appreciate that very much. You'll have to send me a couple of pictures of your Jeep all outfitted, so that we can put that up on our social media post when we post this video.
Yes, everybody here is actually taking some pictures of all of our equipment. So you'll be seeing them, I'm sure, pretty soon. But I will send you some personally. So
perfect. I'd appreciate that very much. All right. So how long will you be out? You're going to be a week in Daytona. Then what's the next stop?
Well, I haven't really planned out from there on, but we're going to work up the East Coast towards Philadelphia as the weather permits. I'm not a fan of cold weather, so I have to travel during the summer.
Yeah. Well, that's why you moved to Florida, right?
Yeah, we're from Florida. Down at Alva, Watermelon Man. If you're a NASCAR person, you know who he is. Yes, we're kind of in the same town. So
right on. Very cool. All right. So anything else you'd like to say about the Convention of States project, or what your trip's going to be for our viewers online?
Well, we're going to work until we get Article 5 passed in almost every state, if not every state. Unfortunately, I can't go to Hawaii, and I'm not sure about Alaska, but I'll try and work on the other 48.
Yeah, so, I've been to Alaska. I've been to Juneau, and it's actually it's not you can't get there except by plane or by boat. All
Yeah.
the roads end about 30 miles outside of town, and then
Oh,
the
really?
yeah, and the rest of the state you have to go through Canada if you want to drive there. So
Well, that's always a possibility, but
there you
yeah,
go, right on. Maybe June, July, you go up there with the big mosquitoes they have up there, and see what you can
yeah,
what kind of trouble you can get into.
yeah, exactly. So,
Right on.
yeah, my son is going to be taking care of our living arrangements, pulling and taking care of all the mechanics.
Howdy.
Uh, and yeah, he's the main guy because I'm kind of limited in what I can do.
Right.
I'm mostly in a wheelchair, but I've been fortunate that everything has been so compact, it's easy for me to get around in. So
That's cool. That's really cool. Well, just as in my state role as media liaison for the state of Florida for Convention States, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service to COS, and thank you for continuing to push the word. This is, this has been going on for many years now. Our attempt to get a Article 5 convention called. And it seemed there have been times where it seems like we're losing a little bit of momentum, but we got great patriots that are coming together, that are pushing this thing forward, and making sure that it's going to happen. And Buddy, I just want to say thank you for doing everything you're doing.
well, thank you, and I really appreciate the support that's been going on. They brought me all kinds of little goodies and handouts, and I'm ready to hit the ground running here.
Yeah, I saw we had a list of all the different literature that you were requesting, copies of the Constitution and the pocket guides and
I
home cards.
really appreciate it too. So
yeah,
thank you everyone for your donations, and hopefully we'll get this done.
Well, I hope you're able to give out all that material so that you need more materials purchased so that we can send you more. So that's your job, I think, is to hand out as much as you can.
I plan on it. Trust me. I've got everything all up here right now.
Perfect. Thanks, buddy. Have a great day and have a great trip.
You too, sir. Thank you.